Hi, Angels. I figured I'd come talk to you because I think I've written something very confusing and I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. Okay, so what I've been thinking, here's my goal, and I think I need to explain this. This Humans of New York project, which I think is really cool, often has images at the top of it, of the entry, the blog, and then text below. So what I did is I created a Google Doc that has kind of an arrangement of 4 rectangles and squares, and then some fake text below it so you know how to do the layout on it. I've given a link to that here on the assignment. So what I want you to do is I want you to go open that. I think you don't have ability to edit it because then it'll ruin it for everybody else. But what I want you to do is go in and make a copy of it. So under, let me make sure I can do this. I think you can go, under file, edit, make a copy someplace in the menus of the Google Doc, make a copy. And so in the copy, I think you should be able to edit it. That's what I'm not sure whether you'll be able to do, is make the copy, even though I only give you ability to view. So I think you can. I know one of you will email me right away that you can't, so thank you. And then I'll send some sort of update and we'll figure this out. But I want you to see this. Now, at the very least, use what I've got if you can view it and create it. Those are just a drawing of squares and rectangles. They're not places to be able to drop photos. It's not an Apple device. It's not Photoshop. It's not a file that's that accessible. It's just a Google Doc. So it doesn't give us that ability, but you get the idea of how you would lay out images in a really nice, laid, cropped, and organized way. Equal spaces between them and that kind of thing, so they look really nice. Then below that, a title. Font a little bit bigger and in bold. Either a statement about, if it's an autobiographical, from the quarantine situation, the images that you made for the photojournalism assignments that we've been doing. Or if you've decided to shift it up a little bit and you want to do a like a biography of somebody, I might use my mom or my dad and take pictures and then put those images up and then write that story. I thought those stories from that website were really compelling. You might choose to do that as a tribute to somebody in your life. It could be a friend, it could be a relative, whatever that is. It might be really easy to do. It might be easier to present than something so personal. I'll give you the option. Those images don't need to be super current. They don't need to be shot right now. Maybe you can find older photos and be able to photograph good versions of that to be able to show, some other images. You might just have them in your camera roll. Whatever works there. I want some flexibility, and I want you to make something that has some meaning. Again, follow the same format, but in that place, I would put the name of the person, or their name and like some sort of significant title, so it matches that story's format, and then write your text below it. I'm going to give you the ability to share with me. So you're going to share it and then copy and paste the URL so that maybe I can somehow compile these, which would be super cool, and see what we can do with them. That's my thought. I hope it's going to work. If it doesn't give you the ability to copy and then re-edit that one, at least you can see what it is. I'm kind of thinking about how it should look so that we can get them similar, and then you'll put your images in. So it should be about a half a page, 3-4 images, something like that, and then your text. That's what I'm thinking. But I know you'll tell me if it doesn't work. So do your best, as always. Things that are coming up, we're going to work through. Once we're done this, we're going to move on to some other things. I've got us doing some things on lighting, working in low light. That's part of our curriculum. Low light photography, part of our curriculum. We never do it because it stinks doing it on film. We're horrible at it. So we're going to use digital for that, and that should work out great. Then we're going to move into what we have an assignment called the Zen Still Life. I'm going to change that up. I'm going to call it the Moody Still Life. We're going to move in through that. And then maybe into some fashion where I might get to see some of you in prom dresses or something like that. I don't know. We're moving ahead. I'm getting further and further that way, and that's looking towards the end of May. Keep in mind, there's more Field Trip Fridays coming. I hope you liked it. There's another one next week. So I miss you. We'll do a FaceTime. What's it called? The Google Hangout office hours in a couple days, once I carve out enough time to be able to sit for an hour and chat with you all. I'm spending all this time generating all of this media, and making sure, hold on, that's a cat, making sure you're all I want to check in on you all. So if you need anything, if I can help you at all, if there's something I can do, you just want to say hi. If you just say, hey, I need to talk to people, I'm all alone, we'll do a Google Hangout. Just tell me what you need. I'm there because I do miss you. And you just need to be that squeaky wheel. Again, send me an email, whatever it is, silly pictures, just on the side. Just, you know, thank you for all your hard work. Thank you for trying really hard in these difficult times. I'm trying to make this good, and I think I'm doing a good job. I'm kind of proud of some of the things we're doing. So we'll see you soon. Love you guys.